Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Deven Cripe. We're gonna do a walk and talk vlog series. I think I'm gonna start it up. Obviously, I've done a lot of these. I'm actually gonna make a series out of it, and it's gonna just be giving you guys an update with my life and what's going on with your boy Deven Cripe, the greatest coach in the world, Coach DC. Got a lot of exciting things coming for you guys as far as the YouTube channel at Deven Cripe and the podcast at DC Health Fitness / Deven Cripe. I'm going to be doing challenges, like weekly challenges when it comes to fitness and health. This is going to be like push-ups, pull-ups. Like Monday, we're doing a 500 push-up challenge. One of my clients, he said this would be really cool, and I said, all right. So I'm going to do it with one of my buddies. Going to be doing it inside my programs, my paid programs and communities, and my free ones as well, and my summer shred group, right? I'm going to be bringing challenges to you guys on the channel. Also going to be bringing more vlogs, like day in the lives, as well as summer shred, the summer shred series. Right now I'm doing a summer shred challenge, a free summer shred challenge starting April 17th, 2023. All right, 2-week free challenge. Got about 50 guys signed up already. The goal is get at least 100 people, help 100 people for free, get in amazing shape, drop body fat, get summer shredded, right? But I'm personally already have been getting lean since the top of my bulk. I was about 205, between 205 and 210. Now I'm 194, around there, right? So I've already dropped about 10 to 15 pounds, right, over the last 2 months or so. I've been taking it slowly but surely, not shredding too quickly. Still on a moderate fat loss phase. But as soon as the summer shred challenge starts, April 17th, I'm gonna turn it up a notch, right? And really drop the body fat and get sub 10% body fat. Looking to get around 5%. My goal is to be around 180, between 185 and 190 at around 5% body fat, like shredded. Last May, June 2022, a lot of the photos you guys see of me looking diced, shredded at the park in LA, also in the gym in Atlanta, Georgia, and a few other, the beach in Malibu, right, California. You guys see me looking shredded there. That was May/June 2022. So in the next month or two, I'm gonna be shredding again. When I shred last time, I was about I was at like 180 to 182 shredded, like 5% body fat. Keep in mind I'm about 6'2", guys. So now when I shred, you know, I've been training hard this last year or so. So I'm hoping I put on at least 5 pounds of muscle, at least 3 pounds, right? But I'm hoping for 5. So I'm looking to be shredded, absolutely shredded in the high 180s, like 187, 188. So I'm 194 right now. So I say I got 5 to 10 pounds of fat to drop to be absolutely shredded. I'm gonna be doing that over the next 4 to 8 weeks. Again, it's, you know, April 7th as I'm making this video. So I'm gonna be bringing you guys for that, the summer shred series, once a week. And that's gonna be like a gym vlog, mindset, motivation, workouts. Obviously I'll be bringing you through my workout and just sharing with you guys how the summer shred is going, how to get lean, how to drop the body fat, right? And then one day in the life, which will involve the workout tips, mindset, motivation, but it will also involve day of eating, right? What I'm eating to get shredded. It'll also involve like bringing you guys through my life and bringing you guys through what I do for business and for work. Check out the goats. That's a chicken, huh? But we're out here in the country right now. If you guys didn't know, I grew up a country boy. All right, we're gonna go into that actually. Been back in the country for about 5 months now. There's some goats for you, right? But lived in California the last 4 years, moved back up to the country in eastern Washington, northern Idaho area, close to Spokane, Spokane, Washington, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. So I'll talk a little bit about that, guys, on this walk and talk vlog. Might make it a little bit longer, might go about 15 minutes on average. I'm gonna say these are gonna be between around 10 minutes, I would say. This is the first walk and talk vlog series, so I might just go 15 minutes to give you guys more of an update. And it's spring, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Farm fields. I grew up next to farm fields, working on these fields at like 12, between like 12 and 16 years old. I was working on these farms, right? I don't have a farm family, but I grew up between like 12 and 16. I grew up around farms, so I worked on them. But all right, so I'm gonna bring you guys a lot of fun things. I'm also gonna be getting into some competitions I'll be sharing with you guys. Here's a horse. That cool. It's an old horse. And there's some puddles coming up, so if you guys see me going like Indiana Jones, doing some adventures, I'll be keeping in mind so I don't get wet. But I'm gonna be getting shredded. Oh, there's some young goats. Man, we're just out here giving you guys some adventures. While I'm on this walk and talk, right? But I was thinking about doing a bodybuilding show, but because I'm moving back to California, I got some cool stuff I'm doing in Montana during July. I got Hoop Fest, basketball competition I'm doing the end of June. I might consider it, but I don't think this is the best time to do it. So I plan on doing that later on. It might be later on this year. It might be me going through a whole nother muscle building phase for me to compete. But I think that would be cool to do at least once. You know, I'm not big at, like, I don't need validation from other people. I don't need to win a trophy. I don't need to, you know, stand in a Speedo in front of a whole bunch of people and get judged. But it's, you know, I really grew up when I was like 14, 15, 16, when I was like super into fitness, like getting really into fitness. I was super into like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Ronnie Coleman, right? And if you guys didn't know, last year I actually met Phil Heath, arguably one of the greatest, if not the greatest bodybuilder of all time. So I looked up to Ronnie, I looked up to Arnold, I met Phil Heath. So I think I should do at least one show before I like completely throw it out the door. Like, I don't want to do it and see, you know, I might fall in love and I might want to continue doing them and want to, you know, win or become a pro, or at least try it out and like see what I can do. Or I might not, because right now I don't really, you know, care. So I think this summer I'm going to be getting lean again. It's the beginning of April. Like I said, I got about 5 to 10 pounds of fat to drop to get photo shoot, you know, sub 10% lean ready. I'll probably do a photo shoot up here in northern Idaho, eastern Washington. I'll probably do some cool ones out here in the woods and the farms and do some sick photo shoots, and also do one in California, probably the Bay Area, the northern Cali, Monterey, Santa Cruz area, the beaches and some mountains over there. But yeah, and then I plan on doing some Spartan races, taking you guys through, you know, some training for some Spartan races. As you guys know, I've done a few of them already, some Spartan sprints, which is 5K, 20 obstacles. I've done a couple of those. But I plan on doing another 5K with my girl. Might do some with some friends. Might do some 10Ks. Want to compete in a lot of those. So I'll be taking you guys through those. Those will be really cool. So prep and actually bringing you through the vlog of actually doing the Spartan race. Plan on bringing that in this year, as well as might do a powerlifting competition later on, you know, when it's more bulk. When I take you guys through the bulk series, the muscle building phase, right, later on after I get shredded, right, I'll probably be doing a powerlifting competition. So bringing you guys along with that. So got a lot of exciting things for the channel here coming, right? I'll be bringing right now currently, so you guys can expect I'm going to be doing more of these walk and talks, maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, right? Guys, just giving you an update in my life, the business, the mindset, etc., right? The channel, the podcast, the content, etc., right? Then I'm going to be bringing the Summer Shred series to take you guys through the mindset, the motivation, the training of getting ripped over the next 2 to 3 months. I'll be taking you guys through those gym Summer Shred vlog series, then a day in a life series, right? To bring you guys through the mindset, the motivation, the business, the day of eating, the training there, as well as the challenges, which I'm excited. My client challenged me to 500 push-ups on Monday, so that'll be the first one. I've done 500 push-ups in a day, probably hundreds of times. When I was like 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, I would knock out 500 push-ups, like no problem, all the time. 16, no problem, right? Even when 18, 19, like when COVID-19 happened, boom, I was doing calisthenics like straight for a year. So I definitely knocked out. I might have even done 1,000 push-ups in a day. I can't even remember. I know I've already done 500 push-ups in a day so far in 2023. So it's not going to be too much of a challenge for me, but that's going to be the first one. I've done 500 pull-ups in a day once when I was 19 in Carson City, Nevada with my friend. He didn't do it because he could hardly do any, right? But I did 500. I was already jacked and in shape. But going to be doing like challenges as far as like bench press, squats, deadlifts, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, whatever else we can think of, maybe some runs, some crazy hikes, some crazy runs. I'm gonna be bringing you guys these weekly challenges. I think it'd be spicy for the challenge or for the channel, and spicy and adventurous and dope for me. I've actually gone this way on the John Wayne Trail. You guys want to know what this is? The John Wayne Trail. Again, out here in the country. Yeah, a little update with that, guys. So I lived in California between about right before I turned 19. I celebrated my 19th, 20th, 21st, and my 22nd birthday in California. Lived there for a total of about 3.5 years straight. I lived in the Bay Area, San Jose, to be specific, for 2.5 years. Right? The Bay Area, lived in San Jose, California. I was a personal trainer, worked at GNC, worked at Fitness 19, even worked at Equinox. That's the noon siren, if you guys can hear that. But lived there for about 2.5 years. Then I lived in LA. I moved down to LA. My girl is going to school, but was going to school down there in LA at the time. Lived there for a year, and I actually ended up going to college at our school, Biola University, the Bible Institution of Los Angeles. She's been going to school there, I think, 2 years now. She's going to be graduating with her BA next year. She's been going to school a long time. She might end up going for her PhD. We'll see. But I went there for a few months. It just didn't work out for some personal reasons. I paid for the whole semester and everything, but it wasn't working out for some personal reasons. And ultimately, I believe it's better overall, because I was going for Bible, right? I was going to be a preacher, to be a pastor, and learn about Bible. And obviously, I was just getting started, but I was taking Bible classes, spiritual formation classes, and ministry classes, right? And it was very clear to me after about the 2.5 months I was going to school there, that my ministry is exactly what I'm doing here with you guys, right? My ministry is my business. It is my content. It is my coaching. It is my business. It is my programs. That is my ministry. That's how I serve the Lord. That's how I fulfill and use my gifts, right? So I don't necessarily, it's not the time of my life for any of that. I'm doing my ministry. I'm doing what God put me on this earth for with what I'm doing, right? And because of the personal stuff that happened and all that, around the beginning of November 2022, I was faced with a decision to either, I just wasn't going to go to school anymore. And I was either faced with the decision to stay there in California, with only my girlfriend being there and everything, or, I have friends You know, obviously I can live anywhere, but I have friends, like, why would you live anywhere? Like, there needs to be a reason, right? But I have friends in the Phoenix, Arizona area. I have friends in the Sacramento area. Obviously I have friends in Carson City, Reno area. I lived there for a good 2.5 years. My dad, my aunt lived there. Then obviously up here in the Pacific Northwest, right, around Spokane, Washington, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, right? I live a little bit south in the farm towns over here, so between like Spokane and Coeur d'Alene and Pullman and Moscow, I live in the farm areas over here, right? Small town vibes for sure. Horses, goats, farm fields, old people, very slow, moderate pace, right? From living in the big city life the last 4 years. I lived in Carson City, Nevada. That's where I graduated high school. I lived there for 2.5 years. So the northern Idaho, Reno area, Tahoe, right? Lived there for 2.5 years. Graduated high school there. Then I moved to the Bay Area, lived in California for about 4 years. Then I've been back up here where I grew up for the last like 5 months. It's been cool, right? But honestly, I do plan on moving back to Cali here the next few months. Really just got to set, you know, my girlfriend's going back to home for her, which is the Bay Area. And, you know, I'm going to spend some time there this summer for a month or two, stay in Airbnb, you know, be around her and, you know, Cali vibes and sunshine and big city vibes and all that great stuff. But planning on moving back to LA. She's got about 1 more year left in school, so I'll go back down to South Cal, right? Southern California, LA area for about a year. And we'll see. I'll take you guys, again, this is my walk and talks, right? Taking you guys through what's going on with your boy DC, Deven Cripe, the greatest coach in the world, outside of just training, motivation, mindset, macros, nutrition, client wins, right? Taking you guys a little about what's going on with your boy DC personally. But currently, I guess we're going 20 minutes. I'll go a few more minutes for this first walk and talk. I guess I'll turn around now, right? Got that sunshine. But spring is so good. God is so good. Easter's tomorrow. Jesus, God is so good. So we got Easter tomorrow. My brother, my little sister are in town, so spending some time. Right now, my little cousin, she's like 7, right? So spending some time with them. My family's coming to town. My mother, my brother, my 2 baby sisters, they're coming to town tomorrow, so going to be spending some time with them Easter. And then I got invited to my friend's family's reunion, so I might go spend some time with my friend and his family for a couple hours tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. I'm going to church, obviously. Jesus, you know, died on the cross for our sins. That's not the topic of this video, but, you know, God is good. I don't know, who knows, I might make a video about that tomorrow, about my appreciation. But currently, right now in my life, guys, last month, man, I went so hard with business. I was just going so hard, working 12, 14-hour days. That's why I say you guys have excuses about time. Like, hey, I get it. Like, I worked 12 to 14-hour days pretty much every single day last month. I went hard in the paint, right? And then it was very clear to me. I went to Winter Jam, which is a Christian music tour for Winter Jam. Shout out them, right? And it was clear to me I really needed God at that time. Obviously, you guys know I came to Christ about 1.5 years, almost 2 years ago, about 1.5 years ago. And so I need more God. I need to put more emphasis on God. And so this month, I'm just really focused on getting close to God, right? And it's been phenomenal. Last month, I signed up about 14 clients, 4 for fitness and nutrition, new clients, because I already had, you know, clients at the time, of course, but 4 fitness nutrition clients and 10 for my massive execution program, which obviously you guys know I got certified as an extreme execution coach by Eric Thomas, the greatest motivational speaker in the world. Flew to Detroit, Michigan to get certified by Eric Thomas, right? His office and church in Lansing, Michigan, right? So anyways, started my massive execution program, signed up 10 people on that program, 4 people for fitness nutrition. This month, really focused on my own personal faith, you know, Bible app, We're at 89 days in a row on the Bible app, right? Reading the whole Bible this year. And then started reading the physical Bible again. I've read the whole physical Bible front to back, but we're doing it again in a sense of just reading 1 Proverbs and 1 Psalms a day. But getting close to God, praying, worship music, just getting close to God, putting my emphasis and focus on Him, rededicating and just really dialing in my training and my nutrition, getting summer shredded, because obviously I'm my first client. I'm the marketing billboard for my business, right? So just getting in phenomenal shape, taking that to another level, falling in love with fitness and nutrition and all that stuff just over and over again, and really just, sharing that with you guys, serving my current clients, right, to the best of my capabilities, coaching calls, group calls, accountability, training, nutrition, mindset, motivation, performance, etc. Business coaching clients. I have some clients just straight winning in business right now, which is awesome to see, like helping them build their business, which is just phenomenal. And then lastly, I do the free summer shred challenge. Starts April 17th, so in about 7 days. Signed up 50 people for the free challenge. The goal is to help 100 people for free to get in amazing shape in the month of April, right, for summer, right, 100 men. And obviously, of course, I'll probably get some clients from that. They'll want to work with me again on their mindset, their performance, or just to, really get summer shredded, get in the best shape of their lives, really take their fitness and nutrition to another level. So those are some different things I'm doing as far as business. But it's just God's good, life is good. Creating the content, helping the people, doing the free challenge, right? Everything I'm doing is just phenomenal, guys. All right, that's the walk and talk. It's getting really windy now, so I'm gonna end it for the quality of the video and the audio for the podcast at DC Health Fitness. All right, guys, much love. All right, make sure you like, comment, share this video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. This is your boy, Deven Cripe, the greatest coach in the world, Coach DC. I appreciate you watching this. If you've watched the entire video and want to keep updated with my life, this is the first episode of the Walk and Talk series, vlog series. Be super excited for everything here to come forward. And if you guys want to stay connected with me on Facebook or Instagram or even my other platforms, you can check them down below. My free Facebook group, that's actually where the Summer Shredding Challenge is going down. So make sure you join the free Facebook group. There's a lot of great resources in there when it comes to mindset, morning routines, performance, training, workouts, nutrition plans. So click the link, right? I got my free course as well down there. And then obviously, if you want to work with me, your boy DC, and on coaching for accountability, mindset, business coaching, fitness and health coaching, whatever it may be, all right, you can click my website at devencripe.com or click the links below to join one of my programs and work with me personally to reach your goals. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next time. I believe in you. Step into greatness, live up to your full potential, and God bless you. Peace. Woo! Let's go.